श्रीगुरुभ्यो नमः हरिः ओम ओम सः मुनित्रयं नमस्कृत्य तदुक्तिः परिभाव्य च वैयाकरणसिद्धान्त कौमुदीयं विरच्यते अ इ उन् ऋल् ऋक् ए ओङ् ऐ औच् हाय वरट् ळन् ञमङणनं झभै घढ धश् जबगड दश् खफ छठथ चटतौ कपै सर हल इति माहेश्वराणि सूत्राणि. Okay, so we were seeing AcontyadiTi. In AcontyadiTi we were seeing Shakandvadishu Pararupam Vachyam. Shakandvadishu Pararupam Vachyam. Tachatehe Shakandu Karkandu Kulata iti. Okay, so Shakandu in the words like Shakandu etc. Pararupa should be said, and that Pararupa takes place only for the T bhaga, the T portion. T portion is Acontyaditi, the final Acha, and whatever follows that. That whole group is called as T. Okay, now Shakandu means Andu means well. Well belongs to a village called Shaka, or a well that belongs to a place called Shaka, or a well which belongs to, even here in this place Shaka also can be a king, name of a king, or Karkandu also a name of a place, does not really matter. Okay, so kulata, that's what we were saying. Kulam atati iti, kulat kulam atati, from one family to another family she jumps. So that person is called as kulata. It can be a beggar, it can be a prostitute, or it can be a lady who works in the home. Okay, so this servant maid kind of. Okay, so the servant maid can also be kulata. So kulani atati iti vigrahetu, kulani atati, multiple families, she just travels on multiple families there. Tiddhani karmani ani, so you will get karman an, and then tiddhani nish, so therefore neep, therefore you will have a kulati. Kula plus ata it is the pararupam. So now here kulati, we are not worried about kulati, we are worried about kula plus ata. Kula plus ata pararupa kulata, otherwise savarna dirgha will take place. Okay, now next vartika. Simantah keshaveshe, सीमन्तः केशवेशे, सीमन्तः केशवेशे, 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 in the proximity of the kesha, the hair that grows on the head is called as kesha. Okay, so the hair that grows on the body is called as roma. Okay, so hair, so kesh, that is keshavesha. Simanta, Simanam Antam, that the end of the hair. Anta means end. Sima means the limiting, where the limit ends. That is Simanta. What does that mean, really? We split the hair, center, left, right, etc. So that splitting, wherever that splitting takes place, that ends there. That area ends there. The hair of this area will not be there on the other side, that area will not be on that side. That is the idea. So in that you have a Simantaha, that shabda Sima plus Antaha akasavarna dirgha, it is replaced with a Acontyaditi, and this vartika Simantaha. There is another possibility of Simanto Anyaha. There is another possibility also called Simanta, and that is because if you don't bring in ad gunaha, from that if you don't bring in ad, that is what he says. Simantaha keshaveshe. Tika ganantargata vartika meter, this is a vartika which is in this gana, in this group. Okay, for this group specifically. Keshanam vesheha iti, keshanam vesha ke sannivesha vishesha. Keshanam vesha means san plus ni plus sat plus ni plus vesha, sannivesha. So we have a the word close proximity. Okay, in the close proximity. Tasmin gamye seman shabdasya, when that is the situation for the word seman, not seema, it is seman. An is the T portion. So tehe an ityasya, the t portions an, for that anta shabdastha avarnasya, seman plus anta, the of the anta and an, which is t portion of the seman, they both get pararupa ekadesha. So seem plus a plus nta, seemanta, that is what is a sthane pararupa ityartha. Aditi anuvruttau to idam na siddhyat. If you bring in the ad from ad guna, this will not take place. You have to bring in the ad guna ad. If you don't bring in that form, if you bring in, then it will not be seemanta, it will be seemantaha. That is why he says seemanto anyahiti. Gramanta pradeshi ityata. That seemanta means not the end of the kesha, gramanta, the end of the village. Next, Manisha, Halisha, Langalisha, Patanjali, these words. So, Manisha, Manasaha Isha iti Vigraha. Isha, the Lord of mind. Who is that? The intellect. So, or the Atma. So, Manasaha Isha means the intellect. Determined knowledge is Manisha. Okay. Atra as iti tehe. Manas plus Isha. Manas plus Isha. Manasa is sixth case. The first case will be Manas. So the basic word will be Manas. Manas plus Isha. So Manas plus Isha it is the as is the T portion. Man plus E plus Sha. Manisha. Okay, that is why it says Te he ikarasya chasthane pararupam ikara. Man as and T ikara gets ikara replacement. So man plus E plus Sha, Manisha. What does Isha mean? Isha gatau. Next, root word. This is also dhatu. Isha gatau. Isha gatau. Isha gatau. Isha gatau. Gatyatak dhatu. What he says is Guroscha hala iti apratyah. Guroscha hala, based on this, apratyah comes. Because a has come for hala, Isha. Isha becomes a Isha becomes ish. Ish plus a Guroscha hala, a comes. Ish plus a Isha. And then Ajadgita stop. Because of that, tap adesha comes. Therefore, for akaradi, that akaranta, it is a anta, therefore tap comes. Isha, like that the form will. Buddhi Manisha. The buddhi is Manisha. Buddhi is Manisha. Iti Amaraha. In Amara Kosha, it is said, it's a dictionary. It said that buddhi is Manisha. Okay, so intellect, the determined knowledge is Manisha. Clarity is Manisha. That is why in Manisha Panchakam, Bhagavan Bhashikara says, Ityesha Manisha, this is my clarity, this is my determined knowledge. That Sopachovapi, Chandalapi, Sopachovapi, whether he is a dog eater or he is a person working in crematorium, does not really matter. If he understands this, then he is my guru. Halisha iti. Isha Langala Danda iti Syat. Isha means Langala Danda. The here the stick, see, you use this plow, right, to plow the field. That stick which attaches itself to the plow is called as Langla Danda. Isha here, because Isha means Lord there. Here Isha means not Lord. It has different meanings in different places. Isha here is that stick which is attached to the plow. So Karikalabha itivat Punarukti Samadhiya. Karikalabha, like that, here also the Punarukti dosha should be taken care of. I don't understand whatever that is. Atra gune prapte pararupam. Here, hala plus Isha. What happens is hal plus Isha, hala plus Isha, a plus e, guna, halesha, like that it should be. But instead of that, here pararupa takes place because of this vartika. Evam langalisha iti. Langala also is a kind of plow, so the stick which is associated to attach to the plow is a langalisha. Patanjali. Next word is Patanjali, Bhashyakara. Okay. So, Patam Anjali Yasmin Namaskaryatwaditi Vigraha. Patan Anjali. One, just by seeing him, you prostrate in front of him with folded hands. That is called as Patanjali. He is that kind of character because he has written for everything. He has written for mind, he has written for the body, he has written for the speech. Body, mind, speech. Every activity he has written a text. For body, he has written Charaka Samhita, the text which is basically the medicine, Ayurveda text. For mind, he has written your Yoga Sutra. And for the speech, commentary on this Mahabhashya, commentary on the sutras, right? So, Patanjali, so he is someone who is salutable. Atra at iti tehe. In that patan, that an, it is not at, it should be an. An iti tehe. An portion is the T portion. Okay. So akarasya cha sthane pararupam akaraha. In the place of akara, pararupa akara, an plus a, both gets a. Patanjali. Okay. Kechittu. This is one story. Like Patanjali, when you say, one who is a Namaskari Yogya, one who is the eligible person for doing the salutation, Namaskara, prostration. But there is another story regarding Patanjali. So, based on that story, he says, Kechittu, Gor Nadakshya Deshe, Kasyachit Rishehe, Sandhyopasana Samaye, Anjalehe Nirgat iti Aitishyat Anjalehe Pataniti Vigranati. See, in this place called Gornada. So in this Gornad, this place, this some rishi was doing Santhya Upasana on the river. So when he was taking the water from the river and doing the arghya, his hand is folded. So in that hand, this baby fell. Because the baby fell in the hand when he is doing the Anjali Mudra. Anjali Mudra is this. Okay. So when he was doing the Anjali Mudra, keeping the hands closed, at that point of time he fell. Therefore, he is called as Patanjali. There is some story also. Mayura Vyamsakaditvat Samasaha. Since it belongs to this group, there is Samasa. Samasa takes place, the compound takes place. सार शब्द उत्कृष्टे नेक्स्ट सारंग पशुपक्षिणो सारंग पशुपक्षिणो सारंग पशुपक्षिणो another vartika belonging to the same group. Okay, so again the same gana. Sarangah sarangah. If you don't bring in at, sarangah. If you don't bring in at, saranga. If you bring in at, saranga. Saranga. What is the saranga? It's a beautiful thing. We'll come. He says, Akriti Ganoyam Martanda. This belongs to the final Gana, Akriti Gana. And another form, another word is Martanda. Mritasya and Mritamandam Yasyeti. Martanda, Mritandasya Apatyam Puman, Martanda, like that the form will come. We'll come to that later. Now, Tika, Saranga Pashupakshinoho iti. Idapi Ganantargatam Vartikam. This Vartika is also for the specific Gana. Okay. Bhashya tu nadrishyate, but this is not seen in the Bhashya. Vartika is written, but he has negated in the Bhashya. He didn't accept this in the Bhashya. But this is accepted by many people. So he is using that also here. Sara Shabda Utkrishte. What does Saranga mean? Sara means Utkrishta. Anga means limbs. One whose limbs are very great. Great in what sense? Saraha, Bale, Stiramshe, Cha Nyaye, Klibe. So Sara should be understood as a great, strong, study. In this sense, Sara, this word should be understood in neutral gender. But if it is an If it is accepted in all the three other genders, then ambare, it means ether, space. Okay. Sara means space also. Iti amaraha. This is what Amarakoshakara says. Sarani angani asyeti vigraha. Sarani angani, one whose body is spotted or something like that, that also is, or one's whose body is strong, that also is a saranga. There is one saranga, saranga, dhariya, etc. They use this. Saranga means there is a instrument, a single string instrument like tambura, single string instrument, that is called a saranga also. Okay. So sara anga iti ste savarna dirghe prapte anena pararupam. Sara plus anga, a plus a savarna dirgha, akasavarne dirgha. Instead of that, with this vartika pararupa takes place. Sar plus anga saranga, that is the form. Chatake harine pumsi. So Chataka Pakshi also has this dots, spots on it, like your dove. Okay, and harine, the deer, that also has the spot. So therefore, in that it is used. And in some people, pumsi. In some, this is no, not some people. Pumsi in pullinga, it is in pullinga in masculine gender. Saranga shabale trishu. If you want to accept as a weak, then in all the three gender, or if you want to understand it as equivalent to the saranga shabda, then it is in three genders. Akriti ganoyam iti akritya evam jatigaya nirnetavyo ayam ganah iti. Akriti ganaha means in this form, in this group of words, you have to count this word also. What is this word? And you are taking up लोक प्रयोग अनुसारेण एवं जात्येका शब्दः अस्मिन् गणे निवेशिनीय इति यावत्. According to the loka prayoga, according to usage in the word, see, gana is according to their declensions. How, if they have a similar kind of declensions, they are grouped. So akriti gana is, since it is not in any of this, there is no commonality. Those kind of words are brought in this akriti gana. Niveshinati. What is the use of bringing it in the akriti gana? Martandaha iti. Mritam andam yasya itsa mritandaha kaschit rishi. Some rishi whose eggs broke. So therefore it is called as dead. The eggs are dead. I don't understand what eggs are dead mean. So mritanda. So mrita plus anda. In this situation, a plus a akasarana dirgha is possible. Tam baditva, akarsa savarna dirgham baditva, negating that anena pararupam. Based on this, the pararupa takes place. Mrtanda, okay. Tata apatye. So, tasya apatyam. Mrtandasya apatyam pumaniti martandah adivriddhi. Martandah and adivriddhi. Because it has a nakara, you have a adivriddhi. So, Martanda is the form. Para Martandam asyat iti savarna dirghastu. In this place, there is some usage somewhere. There the Martanda usage is Chandasa Prayoga. It is not the worldly usage. It is the Vedic usage or the Rishi's usage. Next, Otvoshtayoho samaseva. Otvoshtayoho samaseva. Otvoshtayoho samaseva. Otva oshtayoho. Otu oshtayoho is otvoshtayoho. Otu and oshta. Otvoshtayoho. Otu and oshta. When this follows, then, or in the samasa, what happens? You have this pararupa. Avarnat following the avarna. Tika following the avarna. Shabdecha pari. Following the avarna. If either O2 or Oshta comes, then what happens? Pururupam acho pararupam vaktavyam ityartha. Purvaparayoha acho. For the Purva and Para acha, both words O and the A and O, both ekarupam. Pararupam ekadesha. O will be replacement. Okay? Vaktavyam, that is what should be done. So we have a Sthula plus Otuhu. It should become Sthula Autuhu, Vriddhi. But negating that as Sthula Otuhu. And Va, he has given choice. Therefore, Sthula Autu is also proper word. Bimba plus oshta. Bimboshta, bimboshta. Bimba means bimba phala. This fruit, the fruit which has a red, like your pomegranate. Okay, so one who has the oshta, the lips like that pomegranate sweet fruit, red in color. So that is what is the idea. Bimboshta. Samasikim. Why did you say samasa? Samaseva. Because tava plus oshta, tava ushta, it became tava ushta. Okay. So our not otu. Otur bidala bidala. What is otu? Stuloshtah, stulotuhu. Oshta means okay, we understood. What is otuhu? Otuhu means bidalo marjaraha. It means cat, kata. So iti amaraha. That is what amarakosha karastes. So stula otuhu. Stula otuhu means a strong, sturdy cat. Stula plus otuhu itiste vruddhim baditva. Pakshikam pararupam, negating the vruddhi. One option is a pararupa, another option is vriddhi also. Bimboshtah, bimba phalavat, raktavarnau, oshtau, yasyeti vigraha. One who has the lips like a red lips. That is called as bimboshta. There's no issue here. Okay, let me do it. Is it okay? Okay. So, okay. So, Om Angosha. Om Angosha. What does he say? Om. Next sutra. Om Angosha. Om Angosha. Om Angoscha. Om Angoho cha. Two pada. Om Angoho cha. Om Angoho is one pada. Angoho. So since it is O's, it can be sixth case dual or seventh case dual. Here we are taking seventh case dual. Okay. So and cha is avya. Or okay. So what does he say? Omi Angi cha At pare pararupe ekadesha. If Om and Ang are preceded by At, if Om and At follows At, A plus Avarna plus O, A plus or Avarna plus O or Ang, then Pararupa Ekadesha takes place. Shivaya plus Om, normally we will have to do Shivayom, but here Shivayom Namaha. Okay, and Shiva plus Ehi, Shivehi. This is one beautiful word. We'll see this. So Om Angosha. Om plus Ang Cheti Vigraha. Om Ango is Om plus Ang. What happens is Aditi Pararupam iti cha anuvartate. Aditi Pararupam Chaiti. One second. Your connection is unstable. That is what is showing for a long time. I don't know about this class. Okay. Om Angicha Pare. So what does he say? Om plus Ang. Om Chang Chaiti Vigraha. Om plus Ang. Om and Ang. That is the Vigraha. Om Ang Oho. Aditi Pararupniti cha Anuvartate. We have to carry forward Ang and Pararupa. Eka Parapurayoho also. Okay. So iti cha tadaha Om ityadina. Shivaya Om Namaha iti. After vruddhim baditva pararupam. We know Shiva plus A plus O, vruddhi takes place, and negating the vruddhi, we bring in the pararupa ekadesha. Okay. Now, Shiva ehiti, Shivehiti, that's one beautiful word. A plus ihi iti ste. A plus ihi here. Okay. So A plus ihi. So this, when this situation A plus ihi, A plus E A, guna should take place. Guna gune yehi iti rupam. Guna took place. What is the issue? There is no issue here. But Shiva plus ehi. Tataha Shiva plus ehi iti sthite. In this situation, vruddhi will take place. A plus A. Vruddhi should take place. Negating that vruddhi, pararupa takes place. Now, there is another doubt here. Nacha, Shiva plus A plus ihi iti sthite. Shiva plus A plus ihi, that is the situation. Write down. Shiva plus A plus ihi. A plus A plus E. That is the situation. Now, it is the Savarna Dirghe Krite. First we do A plus A Savarna Dirgha. A Shiva plus Ihi. And A plus E is Ye Shivehi. So, what he says, Shivehiti Rupasiddhehe Angrahanam Vyarthamiti. Why do you have to bring in Ang in the Sutra? Om Cha. Enough. Om Angoscha is not necessary. Om Cha is enough. Why? Because anyway, this form comes A plus A Dirgha and A plus E Guna Shivehi. Iti Nachavacham, don't say this. Don't say that it is useless. Why? Because Dhatu Upasargayo Karyamantarangam. Before that, I'll have to explain one thing. See, 2 plus in the bracket 4 into 2. 2 plus in the bracket 4 into 2. Okay. So what you do is 2 plus 4, 6. 6 into 2. That is not the answer. That is not the right way. So what you do is, first we do whatever is in the brackets. If there are more brackets, whatever is the innermost bracket, that is what first we do. So we first multiply 4 into 2 and then add it with the 2. So the outside word, outside number. So you will have 10. That is the answer. Right? Like here, like that, the innermost bracket will take place first. That is called as antaranga, internal act. So here, what he says is Dhatu Upasargayoho Karyamantarangam. Dhatu Upasargayoho Karyamantarangam. Dhatu Upasargayoho Karyam Antarangam. Dhatu and Upasarga, in the place of Dhatu and Upasarga, the Karya, the takes place, whatever act takes place, that is first. That is Antaranga. It is to be handled first. So based on this, what he does is A plus E. First he does A plus E and then he comes to A plus A. Okay. So therefore iti nyane pratham adguna iti gune krite. First you have to do adgunaha. Then A plus Shiva plus Ehi iti ste vruddho vratayam tannivartyatvat. So vruddhi takes place and in that place you bring in this. Okay. Now bhashyetu A rishyat gunaha arshyat. In bhashya he is taking this example. A plus rishyat guna. A plus r ar. Guna is ar. Raprasanneva pravartate. Arshyat. That is the idea. Adya plus arshyat. Now we have the word adya plus arshyat. A plus arshya. A plus a. Savarna, akasavarna dirgha to take place tam baditva. So he says adyarshyad ityatra savarna dirgha artham anggrahanam iti stham. So to negate that savarna dirgha here, ang is used in the sutra. That is what Bhashyakara says. Now next word, AvyaktaanukaranasyaataItau, 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 अव्यक्तानुकरणस्यात अव्यक्त अनुकरणस्य अत इतौ three padas. अव्यक्त अनुकरणस्य स्य, okay, षष्ठी एकवचन, अत पंचमी एकवचन, इतौ सप्तमी एकवचन. So अत इतौ, इतौ is सप्तमी एकवचन for iti. At a avarna followed by iti. When a is followed by iti, then and that avarna should belong to avyakta anukarana. What does avyakta anukarana mean? Vyakta means manifest. Avyakta means unmanifest. Anukarana means following, repeating. That is anukarana. If you are following something, you are doing anukarana of him. Okay, imitating, following. That is the word. Okay, now say a, you will say a. Say u, you say u. Say o, you will say o. Fine. This is vyakta anukarana. Okay. Now you know how to write and read. Now we say, okay, the herdsman shooed his cow with the sound. That's how they do it here. Now we can write everything, but in the place of we have to say dr dr, right? Or what is the sound when the fire crackles? Or what is the sound when the water runs? We don't have a proper word for that, so we'll have to use in Panchadashi, second chapter, he says bulu bulu. That is the sound of water. Okay, in other places it's dhamat dhamat, the fire crackles as dhamat 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 dhamat. Okay, and the tree falls, that is patat. So all these different words, patat 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 iti, that is the sound of tree falling. So all these different words, we don't have a proper word for that sound. That is a dhvani, that is not a shabda. See, there is a difference between shabda and dhvani. Shabda is a proper word using the alphabets. Dhvani is an improper word not using the alphabets. Meaning the bow language, etc. What they do is this. Okay, now ध्वनेः अनुकरणस्य यो अत् शब्दः तस्मात् इतौ परे पररूपे एकादेशः स्यात्. When dhvani, when you imitate some sound, of a bird or tree falling something, which does not use alphabets, then for that using alphabets, which is not a proper word. Okay, for that when that word follows by the akara of that word is followed by iti, then yo at shabda, the at is followed by, it is not just akara, it is at actually. The at of that shabda is followed by iti, then pararupa ekadasha takes place. Example, patat plus iti. It is patat plus iti, not patat iti. When you say it fell down as patat iti, like that you can say. But patat plus iti here, it is not patat iti, it's not quotes. Okay, patiti, that is the form. Ekach, we come to ekachona. Avyaktanukaranasya tika. Pararupam iti anuvartate. Pararupa should come here also. Avyaktah. What is avyakta? Avyakta means manifest. What is avyakta? He says asputa varna vibhaga. The the alphabets which are not very clear, which are not proper. Vriksha patanadi janita dhvani. The sound which is made by tree falling, etc. Okay, so that kind of word, or fire crackling, etc. तस्य अनुकरणम तत् प्रतिपादकस्य तत् सदृशः अपरिस्फुट वर्ण विभागः शब्दः. So parisputa means clear, aparisputa means not clear. You are using words, characters which are not very clear to establish a similar sound to that of these natural events. Tasya avayavah yah at shabdah, and a part of that which is at, the at which belongs to that kind of words part, for that tasmat iti shabde pare. When that is followed, that at is followed by iti, then what happens? प्रथम ईकारः तस्मिन् परे इति शब्दे प्रथम ईकारः ईकारस्य च स्थाने पररूपं स्यात् इत्यादि. The at and ikara will take place, pararupa will take place. Now see, patat plus iti. For the ikara, the pararupa, at and iti, the pararupa should take place, but there are two itis. In iti there are two is, e, it, e. So you should not bring in this last at and the last e, only the first e. That is why, to make sure, he says atra iti shabda pare yah prathama ikarah tasmin pare iti vyakyayam. You have to understand the first ikara is what is used for the ekadesha. Okay, iti vyakyayam. Anyatha iti shabdasya krishnasya adesha prasanga, otherwise the whole word will be replaced. Instead of patiti, you will have pati. That is not a proper word. Tadaha dhvanehi ityadina. That is what is said, dhvanehi ityadina. Atra alontyasya iti na bhavanti. Alontyasya will not work here. Why? Nanarthake alontya vidhi iti nishedhat. Nanarthake alontya vidhi. Nanarthake alontya vidhi. Nanarthake alontya vidhi. When the words are not proper, when they don't mean anything proper, then the alontya vidhi should not take place. That is what the rule says. Patat plus iti prakriya vakya pradarsanam. Patat plus iti, to show that the prakriya he is saying that iti is not to refer to a quotes. Natu pararupa abhav pakshe rupamiti brahmitavyam. You should not say when the pararupa does not take place, patat will be the form. No, that should not be confusion here. Atra pararupasya nityatva, because pararupa always takes place. Patat plus iti means patiti. That is the complete form. That is how it will be used always. Asamhitayam nirdeshova. Or without samhita, without the sandhi, patat plus iti is the form. You can say that also. Patiti iti. Udaharanam. Patiti is the example. What is the example? What does that mean? Vrikshah patitah iti adhyaharyam. Patat iti vrikshah patitah. The tree fell with the sound of patat. We say dhum, boom, like that. That is the sound here. Atra anekaj grahanam kartavyam iti vartikam artatah sangrinati. So you have to say it should only take place when there is a anekaj, when there is a multiple vowels. That is why Vartika says ekacho na, ekacho na, ekacho na. If there is only one vowel in the previous word, then this does not take place. Where do you say shraditi? Shra plus iti. Shrad plus iti. Only one is there. So that should not be replaced. Shraditi will be the form. That is why he says ekachasya sa ekacha tata bhutasya anukaranasya uktam pararupam naityartha. When there is only one vowel, then when iti follows, the pararupa does not take place. Shraditi atra ekachitvat na pararupam. We know, since there is only one ach in the shra, there is no pararupa. We will see. Om Purnamadah Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnamevavashishyate. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti.